The worst thing you can do when listing your home is ignore the handshake. Last week, I walked a listing that was priced $30,000 too high. And once you see the mistake the sellers made, you can't unsee it. It wasn't the roof, it wasn't the windows, it was this. Most sellers think a driveway is just where you park, but to a buyer, this is a cracked handshake. If the handshake is oily and neglected, the buyer immediately asks if they didn't care about the entrance, what else did they ignore? The reality is, these 7 invisible red flags are costing you thousands. You might be thinking, am I really losing value over a cracked driveway? The answer is yes. And if you're selling in Florida, you cannot afford to skip number 6. We're starting at the curb of the house. You've lived here for 10 years, so you don't see the cracks anymore. But the buyer is looking for every reason to say no to your house. A stained driveway creates a neglect loop in the buyer's mind. Therefore, you aren't just selling your house, now you're selling a project. If you don't seal it, you're not just leaving a stain, you're leaving money on the table. You can't save the deal if you haven't secured the handshake. That was the outside, but this next part is where most deals actually die. Before they walk inside and look at your kitchen, they immediately look up. To you, it's an old stain from 2019, but to a buyer, that stain is a repair trap. They don't see a $20 paint fix. They see a $15,000 roof replacement on top of their down payment. When you leave this unpainted, you are handing the buyer a reason to walk away. Then the smell hits them. AC odors, pet smells, what I like to call Florida fussiness. You are nose blind, but the buyer's nose is a detective. If the air feels heavy, the buyers will assume there is mold behind your walls. Now you're probably wondering, does lighting really change the price? Most sellers leave yellow 40-watt bulbs in. Therefore, the house feels like an old basement. Actually, the fix is so simple. Daylight LED lights will change the entire vibe of your house. Once you flip that switch, the value of your house is instantly going to jump. Lighting is easy, but number 5 is a mistake that even the bravest buyers cannot unsee because it's what they care about most, the foundation. You call this a private oasis, but an inspector calls your roof a rodent highway and the bushes around your house is a foundation blindfold. The reason this works against you is simple. If a buyer can't see the foundation, they are assuming you are hiding a crack or an issue. But it's not just the visual. You are trapping moisture against your home, which is basically an open invitation for wood rot and termites. You're probably thinking, it's just landscaping. It looks tropical. But once a buyer sees that jungle touching the walls, they aren't thinking about curb appeal. They're thinking about the $10,000 pest control bill and drainage they have to add. When you clear a 12-inch gap between your home and your plants, you immediately clear a path to yes. But number 6 kills most of the deals in Florida. I call it the Florida Fuzz. It's the extra sunroom or workshop that your buddy helped you create, which saved you $5,000 in labor, but you skipped the permits. Therefore, when the buyer's agent pulls the records, that fuzz becomes a legal nightmare. Buyers don't want a bonus space if it comes with a demolition order. Finally, we have the big trendy upgrades. You've seen the TikToks. Peel and stick backsplash, painting tile floors, or painting your countertops hoping they're not going to chip. You think you added $5,000 in value for $50 in materials. But what you actually have done is created a trust tax. Now you're probably thinking, it looks 90% perfect. No one's going to notice that one crooked corner. But once a buyer spots that one edge of the peel and stick flooring that's lifted, their brain flips a switch. The reason this works against you is because buyers use the visible versus invisible rule. If they see you cut a corner on backsplash they can see, they immediately stop trusting the plumbing, the wiring, and the foundation they can't see. They don't see a refreshed kitchen. They see a house maintained by somebody who makes shortcuts. When you choose cheap DIY over professional finish, you aren't saving money. You are losing the buyer's confidence. Selling a house isn't about the big renovations. It's about removing the friction. You see memories, but a buyer sees a list of items they have to fix. Stop selling your past and start selling peace of mind for the future buyer. Now, the mistake most sellers make is assuming that every fix they make adds value to their house. Actually, some of the things you are doing right now for free is the exact reason your house is sitting on the market. If you want secrets to what actually gets the deal done and moves the needle, this is the only channel you will find it. I just put together a breakdown of the worst upgrades you can add into your home for free. It already has 500,000 views because this is the trap most agents won't tell you about. Go watch that video so you stop flushing equity down the toilet. I'm Krissy Llorca, and I'll see you at the next one.